Village students and any other students that might be watching this video. I'm Mr. Archey, and I'm here today to read you a story titled Click Clack Moo, Cows That Type. Before I get to the story, I just want to make sure all you students out there are helping your parents and siblings around the house, making sure that the chores are all done, and that you are staying busy. Even though we have no school, it is important that you keep your minds and bodies sharp. I know there are a lot of online resources you could use to keep the learning going, as well as a lot of cool online workouts that you can do. So hopefully you're doing those things to stay busy. So now to the story. Like I said previously, today we will be reading Click Clack Moo, Cows That Type. It is by Doreen Cronin with pictures, also known as illustrations, by Betsy Lewin. So let us get started. Click Clack Moo, Cows That Type. Farmer Brown has a problem. His cows like to type. All day long he hears click, clack, moo, click, clack, moo, clickety, clack, moo. At first, he couldn't believe his ears. Cows that type? Impossible. Click, clack, moo, click, clack, moo, clickety, clack, moo. Looks like he's going to inspect what's going on up there in his farmhouse. Then, he couldn't believe his eyes. Dear Farmer Brown, the barn is very cold at night. We'd like some electric blankets. Sincerely, the cows. Interesting. Those cows must have a printer attached to their computer. It was bad enough that the cows had found the old typewriter in the barn. Oh, so it wasn't a computer, it was a typewriter. It was bad enough the cows had found the old typewriter in the barn. Now they wanted electric blankets. No way, said Farmer Brown. No electric blankets. So the cows went on strike. They left a note on the barn door. Sorry, we're closed. No milk today. Those cows are getting bold. No milk today, cried Farmer Brown. In the background, he heard the cows busy at work. Click, clack, moo. Click, clack, moo. Clickety, clack, moo. The next day, he got another note. Dear Farmer Brown, the hens are cold too. They'd like electric blankets. Sincerely, the cows. Interesting. The cows were growing impatient with the farmer. They left a new note on the barn door. Closed, no milk, no eggs. No eggs, cried Farmer Brown. In the background, he heard them too. Click, clack, moo. Click, clack, moo. Clickety, clack. You guessed it. Moo. Cows that type, hens on strike? Whoever heard of such a thing? How can I run a farm with no milk and no eggs? Farmer Brown was furious. Farmer Brown got out his own typewriter. Dear cows and hens, there will be no electric blankets. You are cows and hens. I demand milk and eggs. Sincerely, Farmer Brown. This farmer's fighting back. Duck was a neutral party, so he brought the ultimatum to the cows. Well, there he is, walking up the path to the barn. I wonder what those cows are going to say. The cows held an emergency meeting. All the animals gathered around the barn to snoop, but none of them could understand moo. All night long, Farmer Brown waited for an answer. Duck knocked on the door early the next morning. He handed Farmer Brown a note. Dear Farmer Brown, we will exchange our typewriter for electric blankets. Leave them outside the barn door, and we will send Duck over with the typewriter. Sincerely, the cows. Farmer Brown decided this was a good deal. He left the blankets next to the barn door and waited for the duck to come with the typewriter. The next morning, he got a note. Dear Farmer Brown, the pond is quite boring. We'd like a diving board. Sincerely, the ducks. Click, clack, quack. Click, clack, quack. Clickety, clack, quack. And that is the end of our story. And it looks like those ducks did receive their diving board, as we see one going head first into the pond. I hope you enjoyed our story today. Please stay tuned because there will be more to come. Enjoy your time off, and please stay smart and healthy.